Hey guys, welcome back to the video. It's your girl, Msfili. Today's video is a tad different. Today's video, we are going to talk about how much I spend a month, what my monthly expenses are here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, so that you can kind of get an idea. I'm Filipino as well, in case some Filipinos are watching this, because I know a lot of Filipinos watch this kind of videos. But in case anybody, is curious about, I guess, middle class, how much you make, what you spend, where you live, what are the expenses. We got our handy dandy notebook here. I wrote everything down. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the number one expense that you would obviously incur where you are located is your accommodation. So your housing, your rental, your mortgage, your house, your apartment, whatever it is you are doing. My rent is $1,400. It is a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, in-suite laundry, 1 parking space is included. I have a dishwasher, a balcony, what else? Pet friendly. So those tend to be a little bit more expensive when it's pet friendly because I have a dog. And it's about 900 square feet. I have a storage room where the washer and dryer are, which is great for like putting all your winter necessities or bicycles or shovels or whatever you want to put in there. It's almost the size of a bedroom or maybe like half a bedroom, so it's very spacious. My apartment is about 900 square feet, give and take. And it's in a fairly nice neighborhood. I don't see a lot of panhandlers. I don't see a lot of, I don't hear a lot of crime in my neighborhood, so that's good. And I took that into consideration when moving into this place is, the neighborhood, the crime rate, the niceness of the neighborhood. Okay, you can find something cheaper. Like my friend has an apartment that's 2-bedroom, about the same size, about the same amenities, but not in the best neighborhood, and she pays $860 a month. So there are places where it's cheaper where you can get that, but you might be in a little bit more sketchy neighborhood. Not sketchy as in it's not like you're gonna get killed. It's just not as safe. Like maybe you wouldn't walk out at night alone. In my neighborhood, I don't have a problem walking around at night. I don't have a problem getting in and out of my car. What I also love about my building is that we have security cameras right when you enter and anybody who gets in and off the basement. So it's double kind of like protected. I also like that the people who work there, I guess the janitorial services, they're literally there every single day, crack of dawn. They're vacuuming, they're sweeping, they're cleaning, they're doing a lot of things for the apartment building. And also I have air conditioning. So, but the only thing that I don't like is that the air conditioning is only in the living room. So like when you're in your bedrooms, it can get fairly hot. That's one thing I don't like. And my heat is electric, so it's part of the electric bill. I do pay for hydro, so the electric bill I pay for, the water is free. So that's my accommodation. So that's $1,400 a month for accommodation. Home insurance is about $16 a month. I already prepaid that. What I have is apartment insurance. So anything that happens, break-ins, fires, or whatever, you're covered. $16 a month is super cheap. I was paying about 30 something, $33, I think last year. And I shopped around and I found the lowest amount, which is $16 a month. So, and I already prepaid that for the entire year. Next is electric. So the hydro, we call it Manitoba Hydro. So it's the electric bill. I pay about $100 a month. It usually doesn't go lower than that because the electric bill is high because in the winter we have our heat on, which is part of the electric. And then in the summer we have our air conditioning on, which is part of the electric. So the electric is always high, except for maybe spring and fall when you don't have the heater on or the air conditioning on. So maybe you have like a month or two where your electric bill is maybe like $50 a month rather than $100. So next would be internet and TV. So I have a cable and internet package with Shaw Cable, super expensive in my opinion. I pay $162.40 including tax. That's with Crave TV, and the only reason I paid $20 for Crave TV is because I wanted to watch that This Is All of Us, or This Is Us, or that zombie apocalyptic show that was a huge hit and which is super good. So I subscribed to Crave TV because of that show. Now that it's over, I'm probably going to unsubscribe to it, although the new Sex and the City show is coming back on in May, so I might have to resubscribe to it anyway. So I'll probably just keep it until maybe like Sex and the City, the TV show, is done. And just like that. That's what it's called, this TV show. So I paid pretty much $162.40 for internet and TV. $20 of that is from Crave. So if I didn't have Crave, it'd be $142.40, and that's also on a 2-year plan. So I am locked in for 2 years with them, which I hate. Okay, so anything that has to do with like streaming things and things like that, I'm paying $17.73 for ExpressVPN. I have a VPN because I like to watch Hulu, and Hulu is, we don't have Hulu in Canada. So my friend in New York, she lets me use her account, and in order to log into her account and watch Hulu shows, I have to have a VPN, which I'm paying $17.73 a month. And I also let her use my Disney Plus, Netflix, and all that stuff as a, you know, as to be fair. YouTube Premium, I pay $13.43 for that. That's for work. So I have to have that. A tip for YouTube Premium, if you sign up through your Apple subscriptions, it is more expensive. I think it's $16. But if you sign up online, like through your computer, it is cheaper by like $3. I love YouTube Premium because you have a lot of access to different things, different features, and I love that you can play it in the background without having to with exiting the app. Usually when you don't have YouTube Premium and you exit the app, it stops playing, whatever. And I also have access to YouTube Music, which is kind of like Spotify, Tidal. So I don't need Spotify or Tidal because YouTube Premium Music is equally as good. I have iCloud 200 gigabytes of storage. I pay $4.19 a month for that. I have Amazon Prime, $11.19 for that. Netflix is $18.46 a month. Disney Plus was free for 1 year on my internet and TV. So I guess that kind of, you know, gives a little bit of a deal. Also, when I signed up for 2 years, they gave me a $50 credit. So for my internet and TV. So yeah. Paramount Plus, I paid last year. I paid $30 for the entire year of Paramount Plus. It's paid until June of this year. I paid $30 for the entire year of Paramount Plus. And now they're raising it to $100 a year. Probably not going to renew it. But there is a good show on there that I like called From. It's the second season. It's airing now. So once I'm done watching From, I will probably cancel my Paramount Plus and not renew it. Cell phone. So my cell phone bill, I am with Bell Mobility. I pay $70 a month with taxes included. So I have 30 gigabytes of data, which is way more than I need. Before I used to actually hit that mark of 30 gigabytes a month, but now I feel like I'm only doing 10 to 15. But it is good to have that extra buffer so I don't, you know, in case, because I do all my work from my phone, right? My phone, my computer, it's literally my whole job is from there. So I do need that data just in case. And I have unlimited texting and calls to Canada, not to the USA. So if someone texts me from the USA, like literally, I get charged for that. So it's stupid, I know. If someone calls me from the USA, I don't get charged for that. But if I call someone in the USA, then I pay by the minute. So I don't really do that. Life insurance. So my life insurance, I'm with Sun Life. I pay $90 a month. I don't know what, I think I have like $20,000 life insurance, maybe 40,000, something around there. It's not much. Health insurance, I'm with Blue Cross. So I pay $110 a month. That includes vision, health, and dental. Contrary to popular belief, Canada is not free healthcare. We are free when it comes to like surgeries, visiting a hospital, things like that. But in terms of eye care, vision, eye tests, glasses, dental cleaning, dental work, all that is not covered under the government. And also your prescriptions, you have to pay for that. So I pay $110 a month with an 80% copay or something, where they pay 80%, I pay 20%, something along those lines. I feel like it's very beneficial. My car insurance. So our car insurance is public, not private, the way most places are. So we are called Manitoba, no, what's it called? Autopack in Manitoba. So it's literally, I pay $140 per month for my car insurance. It's gone down, so that's good. Depending on your driving record, if you have a good driving record, you pay less. So things like this is more not set in stone. This is just kind of like a ballpark figure. So for gas in my car, because I do work literally like every day and I drive all the time, I am paying $150 gas every month. It could be a little bit less, it could be a little bit more depending, but it's about an average of $150 a month. Food, this is not including groceries. This is just me eating on the go. So if I am traveling for work, if I am working, this is the food that I spend. So it's about $200 a month, which can be cut drastically, probably. I mean, that's kind of excessive in my opinion, but in the end, it is a tax deduction when it comes to income tax time. But I still would like to cut that down because, you know, it's still money out of my pocket right away. Okay, and then next would be groceries. So groceries is about $350 a month. That's, I would say, average. Again, it could be a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on what I decide to eat. If I want a steak or something, then it'll be more. If I don't, then it'll be less. But the grand total of everything, guys, is $2,838 a month. And most of my expenses are set for the most part. I mean, not really. I mean, if I didn't want to pay for Netflix, I can get rid of it. But, you know, it's, yeah. Amazon Prime, I feel like Amazon Prime is almost like a necessity because it's like, you know, I order a lot of things from Amazon. I have a 2-day shipping thing. So, but for the most part, a lot of this is set in stone. Like gas, food, and groceries, that can probably be played with a little bit. And of course, things like the iCloud 200 gigabyte, I probably don't need it, but I'd like to have it just in case. Again, it's like a business write-off anyway, because I'm self-employed. And I guess you're asking how much do I make a year working? Well, I'm gonna give you my. I'm gonna be transparent. Well, I'm gonna be half transparent with you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna give you the gross of my earnings, not the net. So gross is before any kind of deductions, expenses, and net is the total actual income that you have extra after expenses. So I'm going to go with the gross. I feel like net is a little bit personal, you know, so I'm going to go with gross. But keep in mind that I do spend a lot on my business, obviously. Like if I have to upgrade my phone, if I have to like buy printer ink or paper or shipping supplies, or obviously the inventory that I buy every day from Value Village, right? Those are all expenses. So my gross income, and the reason I'm sharing the gross income too is because that's usually what they go on when they give you loans, when, you know, a bank loan, car loan, they look at your gross income, not your net income. But so that's why I'm kind of sharing the gross income. So my gross income is just under $80,000 a year is what I'm making here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, as a thrifter, reseller, and YouTuber. So that includes my income from YouTube, that includes my income from reselling and thrifting, and that includes any income I get from sponsorships or sponsorships or collabs with companies. That's what I earned last year. So with that being said, I feel like a lot of people think that thrifters and resellers take from the needy. A lot of people think it's not a real job, but it really is, and it is actually hard work. It's just there's no way of winning in terms of that. A lot of people are just going to have an ignorant sense of opinion and frame of mind. Like they think that they think it's wrong for you to thrift and resell, but then if you don't have that as a job and you go on welfare or income assistance, then you're a bum, you know. So there, you can't win. You're trying to work for yourself and be an entrepreneur and you know, and do something with your life, but people don't like it, and I don't really care what people say, because I don't know. The older I get, the more I don't care, because it's not relevant. It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. That's why sometimes I say, like, if people comment stuff on YouTube or an Instagram post or on TikTok, like, I honestly don't care. I just block them, because there's no sense of exerting your energy on people who don't understand you and don't want to understand you. But yeah, I hope this video is helpful for you guys. It gives you a little bit insight of to me and what I do and where I live and what I make, and maybe it's something of interest to you. If you want to live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, if you want to thrift and resell, that's kind of why I'm making this video, is to inform you guys and give you a little bit of insight on Msfili. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because we are a thrifting and reselling channel. We thrift, we resell, we buy things for ourselves, and it's our job and how we make our money. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you, and thank you to everybody who takes the time to watch me. So bye.